Yes. Yulmor was plainly more concerned with finding us. How flattering.
I miss your beard, Thancred. You were way hotter. Hello? Is this Soldosia Galvis? You just gonna, like, stroll up here?
You certainly took your time. I had half resolved to complete the task myself.
What the... It's time for the gilf.
And you are...
Were one to study the annals of Garlean history, one would find yonder visage on many a page.
Translation. Yo, I've seen that face before.
Though by rights its youth should long since have faded.
Well, well, we have a historian in our midst. That spares me a lengthy explanation.
I don't think it does. I think it's actually harder, because now you need to explain why you are still young.
I am Solus Sos Galvus, founding father of the Garlean Empire, and under various guises, the architect of myriad other imperially inclined nations. As for my true identity...
I'm... an Ascian.
I am EMET-SELCH, Ascian.
Honestly, Soldosia Galvis is a better name. EMET-SELCH. You sound like a cat going, "Ugh."
Equal in rank to La Habrea. And you came all this way just to introduce yourself to us?
Behold the sky, restored to its former glory. Have you ever seen a more affecting spectacle?
Okay, I do. That was great. That was fantastic. Completely ignored Thancred and was like, no, I'm on my bullshit right now. You can sit back and listen to me.
Oh, it is truly, deeply infuriating. Do you have any idea how much you have delayed the rejoining?
At least 5 minutes. Maybe 10, if we're lucky.
Following the flood, the first had been listing ever further towards the light, towards stasis. The end was in sight. Enter man and his indomitable spirit. He would haul the world back from the brink.
It's literally what I've been doing this since I met you guys. Like, come on.
And adding his lumpen weight to the power of growth, he duly tipped the scales, if only by a fraction. Yet a fraction was enough to spoil the perfect imbalance needed to bring about a rejoining.
He's so extra. Little bit. Definitely a theater kid, if I had to say so.
Had mankind continued to live in idleness under Vorthri's rule, all the conditions would have been met.
Ain't I a stinker?
But you had to come and ruin it all.
Teehee, little old
Thanks to
me.
your meddling, light supremacy is in doubt, and our painstakingly laid plans are in tatters.
Well, I should begin by thanking you for confirming Urianger's theories on the inner workings of the Calamity. He will be most pleased.
Thanks for
what
spilling the
happens
beans.
next, might I suggest you admit defeat and walk away?
Happy to let me go, are you? Because the murderous glint in your eye suggests otherwise. Indeed, it is enough.
I mean,
to
we
make
should
me
just
think
jump
better
him
of
right now. We
confronting
have the
you
white
alone.
aura sight, like, on our person. We should be able to just beat him up.
A war waged without knowledge of the enemy is no war. It is mere bloodletting. Just once. Might we not seek to find common ground?
I mean, I'm all up to chat.
For good or ill, I am immortal. Provided I have the inclination, I can always begin anew, scheme and conspire to my heart's content. But this time I thought that I might instead try to see eye to eye, to understand what drives the hero of the sword.
Okay, this is pretty cool. I was not expecting this.
Goals are truly incompatible. So come, shed your preconceptions. See beyond the unscrupulous villains you take us for.
Please, I want to know more.
When all is said and done, we may find ourselves pleasantly surprised. The proud discoverers of a path of cooperation rather than opposition. Think of it.
I mean, worst case scenario, we learn more about our enemy. Yeah, take it. Don't Yu-Gi-Oh at him.
Thou hast delivered thy proposal, and we would not dismiss it outright. If I may offer
It's
thee
time
counsel,
to duel.
however, to make thy case via an illusion reflecteth poorly upon thy sincerity.
Ah.
My apologies. You will forgive me if I'm not entirely at ease in the presence of a famed Ascian Slayer. I felt it only prudent to take precautions. Nonetheless, your counsel is duly noted.
I take my leave, friends. Rest assured, we shall meet again soon.
Goodbye. It was nice meeting you. You have pretty hair. I like your eyes.
He's keeping you well fed.
Do you know anything about the Exarch?
Judging by his people's faith in him, he seems to be a decent sort.
Nope,
But
I was
so
hoping.
much about him remains shrouded in mystery. Like, what was he doing back in my day? There was no such person when I was around. A lot's happened since the flood, though. Since I was set adrift. I know little more than you do of this city's history and the Exarch's past.
You know, I'm not sure if anyone in chat has read I Have No Mouth, But I Must Scream, but his story is very similar to that concept. Like all of his friends actually being cleansed in the light, but he has to remain wandering for thousands of years, unable to speak or talk to anyone. That's pretty fucked up when you think about it. Yeah, I always go with subs. I've only ever seen like 2 anime that has a decent dub. Oh, the Fate series, Jay. Oh my god. I've tried to get to the Fate series a couple times, but it's so overwhelming of where to start. There's like 18 different things. There's like an original visual novel that was also porn, and like always goes up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Even if there were a sliver of truth in your words, I would never accept your help. Not in my darkest hour. Not after all the suffering your kind has wrought.
Oh, is someone butthurt because they got possessed in the first expansion?
So petty. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. Wage your war against the Sin Eaters. Put each and every Light Warden to the sword. Prove yourselves heroes, brave and true, and I will be glad to embrace you as allies.
Yeah, but we want to know...
Allies worthy of bearing the burden of truth.
Bearing the burden of truth? But I can't handle the truth.
Surely such a partnership would be preferable to yet another round of fisticuffs.
Like, to be fair, it is fun. Just going in and duking with Ascians.
And thus did the olive branch wither and die. Pity.
God, come on. Like, this is a no-brainer. We get no
Well,
detriment from this.
Let no man say I did not try, futile as it was. Though I suspect you will seek me out when you grow tired of making the same mistakes. Difficult decisions lie ahead of you. Decisions best made with the benefit of knowledge to which only the eternal are privy.
Yeah, yes, please. I want to know the deep state conspiracy theories. That's like all I've been watching on YouTube
For
recently.
now, I shall resume my shadowy vigil. Whatever you choose to do, make sure it's worth watching, would you?
Goodbye. It was nice meeting you.